Hey, Scarlett. So we covered CDC Plus a couple weeks ago, as far as just a general overview about what the program is and what parents can expect to receive if they get on that program. But some of the feedback I'm hearing in our Facebook group is that they want more specifics. How do I get started? What are the steps to getting onboarded? So can you give a little more information about that?
Sure, absolutely. So if you've heard about CDC Plus and you think it's the option for you, then your next step would be to reach out to your support coordinator and ask if they're CDC Plus certified. A lot of support coordinators do not do both. They only do regular waiver. They have a choice because they have to take the CDC training. And CDC Plus is a different animal, a completely different animal. I learned that the hard way as a support coordinator. So if your support coordinator does not do CDC Plus, then you need to mention to them that you're really looking into it. My recommendation would be if you have a support coordinator who you really love and they're maybe open to doing the course, not our course, the actual APD CDC Plus course, and becoming a CDC consultant, that would be the first thing I would ask your coordinator is, will you pretty please do this? Because a good coordinator is hard to come by. And if you have a good one, you really loathe to change to someone else. So that would be the first thing. If your coordinator says no, I'm sorry, I'm an old dog and I'm not learning new tricks, then I would ask them if they know of anyone who does CDC Plus and who they could really recommend. You don't have to have someone who is really super knowledgeable or has done CDC Plus forever to navigate it, because most of the responsibility does fall on the parent or whoever becomes the representative. So it is manageable if you have someone who's brand new and you guys are kind of learning CDC together. But that is the first thing. Before you can even take the representative certification or start that process, you have to have a CDC Plus consultant. So once you have the consultant, then you would go on the CDC Plus website, which is just a link within APD's website. And then you can take the representative certification several ways. They have live courses, which I don't really recommend because, well, they're spaced out. It could take you 3 to 6 months to take the courses, to take a 25 question quiz to get your certification. And everything until you're using CDC Plus, you really don't, it's like history class. You just memorize, it's rote memorization, and then it's gone. So then you would take whatever method you would take the certification to become a representative. And that's the person who is going to do the paperwork. That person cannot be the paid caregiver. And they really should be fairly computer savvy and good at keeping records and paperwork. Again, if you're not any of those things, but you still really want to go on CDC Plus, then I highly recommend you do one of our courses or at least get in one of our support groups, where we have a lot of parents who can, help get you organized and in order. So those are the first two steps. Get your consultant, who is also known as your waiver coordinator, and then find your representative and have them take the rep certification. So then once they're certified, then you can actually download the application packet and the enrollment packet. So then you would complete both of those, which they're pretty hefty. Again, we have direct how-to courses on all of that. So that's probably the easiest way to do it, but it's totally doable on your own. So then those are your first 3 steps. Find your consultant, get your rep and get them certified, and then do your application and enrollment packet. Following that, then you turn everything in and wait.
Okay. About how long do you think families wait once they've applied?
It should be 4 to 6 weeks. That being said, every region is different, and the regional CDC Plus liaisons do things differently. CDC Plus is extremely understaffed, like extremely understaffed. APD in general is understaffed, but CDC Plus is probably 50% times more understaffed than the rest of the APD departments. So, you know, I'm not trying to say anything bad about CDC Plus. They have their hands full. I think they might have a staff of 10 or 12 people, and they serve at least 10,000 people who are on CDC Plus right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. So it should be 4 to 6 weeks, but I've had what I will say is that the rep and the consultant just need to stay on top of CDC Plus. I know you hate being that squeaky wheel, but you really have to just stay in close contact and check on it every couple of weeks. When you hit the 4-week mark, then I would be emailing and harassing them, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, squeaky wheel though.
Yeah. So then that next step, once you get the approval, then they'll do the budget, and then you'll create your purchasing plan. You'll do all of your clearinghouse enrollment and background screenings, employee paperwork, all of that. Then all of it goes step by step after that.
Mm-hmm. And basically your waiver support coordinator, your CDC Plus consultant is like the go-between, right? Like you send all your stuff to them and then they send it on. Okay.
Yes. Nothing goes directly from the representative to CDC Plus staff. It always goes through your CDC Plus consultant or / waiver support coordinator. And again, having a support coordinator or consultant who is an advocate and will fight for you is a big deal. So, like I said, they don't have to be extremely proficient in CDC Plus, but if they've always been a good support coordinator and kept the lines of communication open and they're willing to go to bat for you, that's the big deal. Now, if you get someone who's both, they know CDC Plus well, and they're a strong advocate, then you're in great hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Well, we'll do another video on maybe more of the intricacies of that at a later date. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.